In the Fox 7 Care Force, the push for better treatments for PTSD and veteran suicide is leading to some interesting areas, specifically psychedelics like magic mushrooms and MDMA, also known as ecstasy. At this stage, it's all about clinical trials to see if these psychedelics actually work. Joining us to talk more about this is Mitch Fuller with the Texas Veterans of Foreign Wars. Mitch, thanks for joining us.
It's great to be with you, Mike.
I want to get into what the state of Texas is doing and what the feds are trying to do. But before that, you are an advocate of psychedelics at this point. Tell me why.
I think, Mike, and I appreciate the opportunity to talk with you again. This is the theme that we talk about in Texas when we advocate in the Texas legislature. We want our veteran brothers and sisters to have access to all alternatives to opioids. So that's the overarching theme. And psychedelics have been proven to work. The VA has studied them a little bit, and the press release that they released on January 5th, request for acquisition to study this. So it's another alternative to opioids that is way more effective than the pharmaceutical fog, that the VA is unfortunately that's their default position, is to give you a bunch of pills.
Over 34,000 Texans were treated for PTSD last year just in Texas. What is the timeline on getting these medications to the average veteran?
Well, we need to make sure that we continue to study it, and that's what the VA, the press release a few weeks ago did. And in Texas, House Bill 1802 was passed in 2021, which is a study of MDMA with Baylor University that passed with broad bipartisan support. So there's momentum in Texas to do that, and that bill was brought forth by former Governor Perry and passed the legislature with broad bipartisan support. So we need to continue to push to study it and get these clinical trials going and make this available to our veterans.
As of right now, the state of Texas is kind of ahead of the feds as far as trials, clinical studies.
Yes, and there was a series of bills in the last session in 2023, one of which that did pass the House and did get a hearing in the Senate. But the VFW supported those bills. So there were 4 or 5 bills, and there's a coalition, Warrior Angel Foundation, other groups that we work with to get this issue forward. It's all about alternatives to opioids, Mike.
Talking about the research so far, psychedelics are working. Why?
They are working because, and the VA has done small studies on their facilities with non-VA funding, and it's just proven to really address depression, suicidal ideation, and other factors, TBI, traumatic brain injury. So there's enough evidence now that I think there's momentum in other states as well to continue to study this and make it available.
Is this breakthrough?
Yes, and the FDA has their term of art here is it's a breakthrough therapy status. So the FDA has ruled an MDMA as a breakthrough therapy status in 2018 and psilocybin same category in 2019. Okay,
we're out of time. It's exciting news and an exciting direction to go. So, Mitch Fuller with Veterans of Foreign Wars in Texas, we thank you very much for your time and your opinions on this.
Thank you very much, Mike.